Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dungeons and Dingnuts, the channel where we have high levels of tiredness and low levels of sleep.
Eli's speaking for himself. I'm feeling great.
I actually slept really good last night too. My
I'm
wife
speaking for
forced me
myself.
to go to bed at like 8:30 last night.
That's a good wife.
Good for her.
Yeah, no.
Did your wife make you
I need
go to
it
bed
because
early?
I don't normally go to bed until like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Same!
Bad.
I usually go to bed at like 2 though, on most weeks.
Oh, that's not good.
It's fine for me. My
That's
sleep
not
schedule's
okay. That's
Anyways, besides terrible sleeping habits and being a little bit groggy, welcome back to Dungeons and Dingnuts, the channel where we actually have high levels of entertainment, low levels of intelligence.
nice.
You
nice.
said it right.
I said it right this time. Today,
When he's tired, he's better at saying things. He's more intelligent when he's not so tired.
my
He's not so
thinking process is slower than when I have high energy.
His
But more
intelligence
efficient.
his intelligence goes from a 13 to a 14.
Exactly.
Hey, that's an entire +1 to the modifier.
Exactly.
The bar.
Sets the bar higher. Before we get into today's episode of Aventara, we have some more housekeeping to go through. So if you want to, you can skip ahead to where we actually start the episode. If not, stick around to hear all the amazing, exciting announcements. Such as if you actually want to watch us and see our faces and all the stupid things that we do, you can find us on YouTube at Kings of Media, and there is where we also post all of the videos of Aventara and other one-shots and such.
If you want to see this cool knife that David made me for my wedding, you can watch us on YouTube.
I like making knives. It's fun.
True. It's very true. Also, you can find us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. We don't have a Tumblr yet. Don't know if we'll do that.
Do we have Apple?
Tumblr?
What about banana?
What?
Yeah, Tumblr is a thing that people use, I guess.
I just
We're
look at
also
it for
gonna be
memes.
on my OnlyFans, you know?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not. Well, excuse me. No. Diego disapproves.
That's a production thing later on. So you can find us on,
Disapproves.
on most social media accounts.
When everything fails, we go to my OnlyFans, guys. Sorry.
No.
How about no?
That's what
All
everyone
right.
does it.
Moving forward. Family
Yeah,
friendly.
moving forward. So if you want to find us on social media where we post updates about content and such, you can find us on Kings of Media there as well. I think that's most of the social media side of things. We are missing a player, and that happened in the last session. So we will get into that now with our recap from our DM.
All right, wonderful times. All right, so last time we started off in the Feywild. After deciding that they wanted to look into the place where they could find the forge or someone that knew how to forge the Moonblade that we have a broken piece of, we went and encountered a very helpful man who was studying the stars in the Feywild. Our party learned a little bit about how the Feywild works, how they can take advantage of it, and how they can get from one place to another. However, in their attempt to go to a village where they could possibly find some people that could help them, our intrepid adventurers had a bad roll, as frequently happens, and ended up going to a completely wrong place, ended up in a hag swamp, and almost got caught by Tyrannos. Did get caught by Tyrannos. Q bought them enough time in order to open a portal and escape, but now they are far, far from their destination. They have,
Q's dead.
and Q died in glorious combat.
It was pretty cool.
It was pretty
It
cool.
was really cool.
I'm very sad that Q is dead.
He lost his
so
only friend, that's why he's sad.
All right, and so we come back. We enter our game. You have just fallen from like 3 feet in the air and landed hard on cobblestones.
Ooh.
Flynn, as you look around, you do recognize this place as the city you had as your destination in mind, Saito.
Perfect. He's just gonna hit the ground and just. We gotta keep going. If he was just right at the entrance, there's a chance he'll be coming after us. We have to keep going. We can't stop.
There's a crowd of people. They're like you guys appear to have landed in like some sort of square. There's a fountain in the center of the area. People have made like a small ring around you. It's not every day that people fall out of the sky.
Okay.
Where do we go, Flynn?
There's There's a few inns. There's a few inns just down the street.
Just slowly stand up.
Do I have any spells? Nope, I forgot I expended all my spell slots.
Yeah, we're low on spells here.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
He is extremely low on spells.
Because I don't have anything.
He has 0.
That's the joke.
He has 0% of the spells that a normal person could have.
He's like, wait, you have magic?
I'm just like, excuse me, how dare you make him
Duger
mock
is just
magic.
gonna stand up and kind of just like, you can tell he's just super absent-minded, like not there, and he's just gonna wander off. He's kind of gonna start walking into the crowd and just go.
Just gonna follow Duger. No, kind of like trying to direct him towards I would say like a lower end area of town.
All right, currently we're in the market district. So, just for anyone who's not Flynn and already knows everything about this city, what you guys are in this place. This is the second, like, this is on the same level of Elistine. It is a very, very large city. From where you're at, you can't see the edge of the island. Like, it's very big. You are currently in a market section, and you are noticing, like, as you leave where you were, like, you start, people pay attention to you less, but, like, you also, but, like, you fell as guys, people are still watching you. You appear to be in a market area. There's lots of people selling lots of stuff. You see guards who have the same insignia as the people that lived in Elistine, so these people clearly are guards hired by the organization who maintains most of the trade in the area. And yeah, you know exactly where you can go to get to some lower end areas of the city. And yeah, you head on down, streets clear out a little bit more, and yeah, what would you like to do? What's going on?
You're just kind of herding Duger towards somewhere it's a little bit more secluded, less people. Not the nicest part of town, not the part of town that Flynn would like to go to, just away from that area. It's just like,
Why are you avoiding that area?
because reasons. Flynn's just like, Duger.
No response. He's just out of it.
Just slam across his helmet face.
Can I say roll to attack? Roll to hit? I don't
It's
know.
not lethal. It's just like try to like jar and wake you up, like Duger.
Nothing.
Flynn. I think he's in shock.
I think we're all in a little shock here, but we need him to be at his best here. She's like, Duger, focus, wake up.
Nothing. I'm gonna actually. It's actually pretty dang good roll.
That's not good.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
I wonder what he's
No,
rolling
it's
for.
a good thing. I was rolling a con save. Just he kind of like comes back to it and like he's more there than he was, but like he's like just kind of following you at this point now. He's still not saying anything, hasn't said anything, just quiet.
Duger, are you okay?
No response. He's like looking at you, and you can tell that he's hearing you, but no response.
Flynn, I think we just need to like, do you want to take a break somewhere? Like, I don't know where you want us to go, but like, we just
Yeah.
need to recuperate.
Yeah, give me a second to think. It's been a minute since I've been in town. I was like, okay. I don't think there's a tavern too far from here. You can probably go there. Make a more solid plan.
Is there like rooms we could actually like stay in? Cause like
Yes, there are some rooms there.
okay, cause I think Duger needs
That's
some quiet time.
that is the plan. Get us some quiet time. Get us time to think of. Yeah. So I'm just gonna start walking off towards where a like tavern inn would be. One of the more quiet ones.
All right. Do you have a particular place in mind, or just one of them that you're aware of?
Yeah, just one of them that I'm aware of.
All right. Cool. He brings you over to an inn and tavern. It's like 11 o'clock, so it's before. So there's almost no one in there. And Yeah, you have now arrived there.
Just gonna go straight to the bar and like, how much for a room?
It'd be a little bit of a trading season right now, so most of our rooms are taken up right now until so. Let's see. He starts consulting a random a ledger, trying to figure like, what were you wanting again? All right, a room. That'll be 3 silver pieces a night.
All right, we'll take it for the night then. Just kind of hands over 3 silver.
Alrighty, I got the keys right over here somewhere. Here you go. Don't lose the key, please.
Going to slap a gold down onto the table and just say, "Give me your strongest drink."
It's just soundlessly reaches under the counter, puts a bottle on it in front of him.
Duger will snatch it and just uncork it and just start just chugging it.
Con save for alcohol poison, so you have advantage on it.
Oh yeah, forgot advantage because I'm an alcoholic.
No, because you're a dwarf.
Yes,
Same thing. You know what? Fair enough.
Legendary success.
Double 20s?
Double 20s.
That's for once. I don't think that this is a time you want to get a legendary success.
I think it's the perfect time.
All right, you are now unable to get drunk ever again.
What?
You rolled 2 20s to resist poison.
This is the worst possible time to never be able to get drunk.
You just start chugging and chugging and chugging and chugging. And it's like, this is water. It's not. It's definitely not. Everyone, you guys Flynn. As soon as he pops the cork off, you start feeling a little tipsy from the fumes, and then Duker just downs the entire thing. And it's
Guess what? I can now drink with Clan Doragon.
You can indeed.
Oh my gosh. Well, nothing. Duger is going to slap another
know what?
3 gold.
This is what I'm actually going to give you. You now officially have proficiency in not getting drunk. So add your proficiency bonus to any check from now on, forever in the future, that this happens.
Nice.
He's just a heavy boy.
Very nice. He actually is not going to buy another drink. He's going to drink most of this one and then coddle the last little bit of it. just taking tiny little sips
All
at this point.
Just like,
Man, the guy over there just looks at you, just watched that display and is you appeared not drunk at all. And is my condolences, mate. One moment, walks into the back. After 30 seconds, he comes back as a plate, puts it down in front of him. He's it's on the house.
Duger's going to take it to the darkest corner of the room table that he
It's
can
a very
find.
well-lit tavern, so it's not very good for brooding, but you found something. You go to the darkest corner you can find. It's dark enough that dark grays look black. Everything else looks normal. And you're just chilling there.
Eating and drinking.
Duger,
What a normal
crying.
depressed person does.
Flynn, should we take him to the room?
I'd rather leave him with his food and drink here.
I don't think he'll move, so...
That's not, I'm not worried about that too much. Let's head up to the room, set up shop, and get our bearings. I'm just gonna start walking towards the room and open it and just kind of get in there. And Flynn's gonna kind of sit in the middle and just go through his spellbook and start trying to make plans, going through okay, we just got from the Feywilds, Tyrannos was right on our tail. He's kind of just muttering this out loud. It was just, okay, so if he already found us in the Feywild, don't know how much time passed between here and there.
Flynn,
And there's a possibility
Flynn.
that... What?
I think you're missing the point here.
The point is that he followed us into the
The point is
Feywild.
Q's dead,
That's...
and it's my fault.
Right now's not the time for anyone to really take blame, but you're not 100% wrong on that fact. I just need time to think right now. Need to be logical, not emotional right now,
We just
for us to
left
get the
Q,
right
too.
place.
Like, that's why Duger's down there. I don't know what relationship they had. Question.
You were there the
But-
longest with them. I barely know you guys. I barely knew Q, Duger, you.
We just really traveled together. They would always find the nearest forge, really, but I just tailed along. I'm guessing that Q became his friend, and maybe his only friend.
Possibly. What still is scratching my brain is the fact that he didn't tell us that he was a warforged.
A note here. None of you guys in your lives have ever seen a Warforged.
Scratch that.
Redact that last statement.
Yes. Just like he didn't tell us he was mostly or completely metal. I feel like that's an important fact for us to know. Did you know this?
No.
Did Duger?
You want to go try asking him?
He's not in the right state of mind.
I don't think he knew either. It doesn't really change anything. It was just Q. So, what's so big about it?
Any information changes everything. Just
Well, then tell me everything about you then, if it's just information.
all right. I am a sailor, orphaned from a very young age, as far as Captain would tell me. I don't know my original parentage, so I guess that makes sense for all the Fae stuff happening. My crew was attacked and betrayed by Gabriel, who, as far as I'm concerned, thinks I am dead or not an issue right now. Everyone else that knows me probably thinks I'm dead at the moment. So, yeah, there's not much to know about me. I just sailed the seas. Most of my friends and family are dead, and I'm kind of trying to fix that issue. There's not much. I'm an open book. I don't like secrets, so I don't keep them, and I don't like them being kept from me.
Just about makes two of us. There's not much to know about me either. Everyone's dead as well, so I know all about that. So what do we do now then? I just sold
We take
you
time
for soup?
to heal, to once again get our bearings, make a proper plan. Tyrannos, who knows where he is probably right on our tails. And just, I need time to think right now. I'm just gonna go back into his books and just pour over them as much as possible. And just continue to study, try to prep new spells, try to figure out stuff, just ignoring the Q issue and more of the Tyrannos problem.
At that moment, I'm gonna take that's the black sword in its sheath. I'm just gonna leave it on the ground and then walk down to the bar and go order a drink.
Mm-hmm. All right. You're here just planning, trying to figure stuff out with a legendary artifact just chilling on the table next to you, and he goes and gets food.
Seeing that sword, I look at it. I'm like, as if talking to it, it's like, you are the cause of all of my issues right now. If I could destroy you, I would. But I can't do that. So I just sit here.
Could you?
I am not magically capable of such a thing.
Sure.
He's very incompetent of his magic capability, so yeah.
You've never even tried to see how hard it would be to break this thing.
After seeing it rip a hole and everything, Flynn's like,
Fair
I
enough.
have no capabilities of ever perfecting that blade. So he's very much like, I don't know very much magic. I don't have strong enough magic to affect that thing, and that thing touches magic users and sends them to a shock. Yeah, you need someone much stronger, much more knowledgeable than me to affect it. Alrighty. Flynn's just in his mind palace.
Well, Duger, meanwhile, you're chilling downstairs.
Do I? I'm just kind of people watching at this point, kind of just like seeing all the different types of people in this tavern, and you know, trying to just kind of discern who they might be, where they might be from, what they might be doing here. You know, like, are they a traitor? Are they an adventurer? Are they possibly a criminal or a bad person? Like, just looking.
All right. You guys got here right before the lunch rush, so plenty of people start showing up relatively soon. You start looking around. The general people that you're getting from, like, vibe you're getting from most people is just normal people living their lives. There's some craftspeople that come in. You see some people that are dressed in ways that are not normal for the Dragon Sea. You assume that they're merchants that came from the mainland and are hoping to trade for stuff here. It looks like mostly normal people. You do see occasionally someone that stands out. One woman in particular walks in, and she just seems to have an extra confidence about her that most people don't have. But
Do I recognize her?
nope, you've never seen this person in your life. But you can't really place what she is, but everyone else just is going about their day just fine. Woman is going to walk up. The woman just walks up to the bar, goes up to the bar, talks to the barkeep for a moment. You can't make out what they're saying, and looks around the room. And somehow her eyes just settle straight on you, and she just walks over and sits down at the table.
Don't worry, dog. You don't got disadvantage.
You spoke it into existence.
Duger is just kind of gonna like keep like almost staring at her and just, what do you want?
Well, I heard that you came in with a sailor earlier today, and I was wondering if he was still around. His name is Flynn?
Who's asking?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Eliza.
This is not the tavern I wanted to go to.
He never usually is. Dog.
Flynn comes here fairly often. I like to visit him when he comes.
Yes, I came with him earlier. I don't know what room he's in, but he's in a room.
Just because.
And is Burning Whisper down in the tavern?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. So he's probably in a room somewhere. I don't know which one.
Are you doing all right, friend?
Just fine. Glug, 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 glug.
Starts kissing the bottle.
You know, one of my favorite parts about talking with Flynn and other travelers is being able to hear their stories. Would you be willing to tell me yours? Sometimes talking about these sorts of things can help move past the hard parts.
Can I clarify something?
Sure.
Did I meet Q before anyone else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I was kind of like,
Yeah, I was gonna say it was them.
I was wondering, like, I've been with Q the longest, right? Okay. Is it like, it's really bright in this room, but is there any sunlight specifically?
Yeah. You went to a corner. The corners actually have windows right nearby them, so there's definitely some sunlight nearby. You went to the darkest place. There's not very much of that. They just have lots of windows here. Actually, that was the thing that you noticed as you were walking. You would have noticed if you were not in like a grief stupor the entire time. There's a lot of windows in this city.
I'm going to take off my helmet,
Okay.
so I'm at disadvantage now. And I'm just going to say, it's a long one. You might want to go talk to Flynn first.
You look like you need to tell it, though.
I'm not yet either.
Flynn is not.
He's just kind of gonna take stuff out of his bag and just kind of start like tinkering with it, like just doing something with his hands. And he's just going to like, well, I started off in the Underdark. I never really knew my parents. Obviously, not normal. And eventually, I accidentally made my way to a dwarven settlement in the mountains, and got in some trouble there. Got out of trouble with somebody's help, and kind of made a vow to travel the world and to learn and to see new things. And
I can get behind that vow. That story thing sounds wonderful.
it was a good vow, but I didn't realize how much it would hurt. There wasn't much that I was close to in the Underdark, or even in really the dwarven settlement. But I kind of figured out what it meant to be close to something and then to lose it. This world can be very amazing, and it can have a lot of cool things. But sometimes I feel like it can almost hurt more. And like not Q. Duger didn't even realize it, but he's like made almost like a little figurine of Q using the cog that he had for Q's body. Just kind of not even thinking about it. And he's just kind of gonna like 1,000-yard stare at that point, not like just kind of climb up.
Thank you for letting me hear your story. Make sure you don't let it end for me. Journey on can hurt, but it's not until that we let the journey end that sorrow can actually consume us. And she's just going to stand up, and she's going to, with that same very confident stride, just walk straight upstairs, and you start hearing random doors getting knocked on.
Absolutely not. Nope.
All right, Burning Whisper, now that's about the time that you walk out of the room to go downstairs. And you just see some random lady with way more confidence than is an average amount, and a whole lot of random jewelry just knocking on doors.
I'm not here.
I'm just gonna walk past her and then head down to the bar.
All right, you head down to the bar. Well, is there anything that you would like to do while you're down there?
I'll need a drink. Just, what's the house special?
I don't know. I didn't plan this tavern in advance.
Just say I'll take it.
All right, he tells you what it is and just passes you it. It costs you 5 copper pieces.
Perfect.
We can look at the tavern book later.
No, I'm avoiding all my issues. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know, and they're about to come and knock on your door. You hear a knock on the door.
It's just,
How do you want to try to answer that?
does it? Can you recognize her knock?
Absolutely.
Just gonna. Today's not the good. Just gonna look around the room. Window. Out window.
You hear the door creak open,
Immediately.
and
just
you see
quickly,
Finn hanging from the doorknob.
Just like, buddy, I hate you right now. Just he ignoring everything out the window as fast as possible. Do I have any? I do. I'm just gonna vortex warp myself out of the room, not wanting to deal with it at all, and just.
Alrighty. And with that, Flynn is no longer in the room either. You just appear on the street down below.
And just try to blend in with whatever crowd, try to hide and slink away. But he is not in the space, nor does want to talk with her right now, and is just hiding away.
All right, fair enough. Cool. Well, how long do you guys want to wallow in misery?
For years.
At some point or
Duger is
another,
kind of starting to pull himself out of it.
at some point or
he's-
another, I want to go to him, but I don't know if I'd recognize you now.
He's eaten enough. He's built his little Q figurine.
You
and
recognize him.
he's drank enough alcohol to the point where he's probably starting to.
No, the alcohol.
He's not drunk, but he
drinking.
likes alcohol.
Ah, gotcha. The comfort food aspect of it.
Yes, exactly.
Kids
So-
don't use alcohol as a comfort food. It's a bad idea.
Definitely not. Please, for the love of all that is holy, do not use alcohol as a comfort food. Just don't use alcohol at all.
All right, moving on.
This is D&D. There's no repercussions for our actions. Well,
What are you talking about?
real world.
I give you so many
repercussions.
repercussions for your actions.
I just sold away Q for both. There's repercussions, buddy. By accident, by the way.
Q in one of his memories.
By accident. You didn't know, I swear. Okay.
Okay, anyway.
At some point or another, I'm going to take my little cup and walk over to Duger. And I'm going to kind of sit across the table from him.
You see that he's working on something. It's not the Q figurine, but it's something else.
Okay. Duger,
Yes?
are you feeling better?
Oh, so much better. You notice that he's not wearing his helmet. And, like, his eyes are, like, bloodshot.
What is your... Tell me what your face looks like. Tell me.
It's a surprisingly younger looking face for a dwarf, a dwergar of all things, and you know it's kind of like a dark gray, long white braided beard that just kind of has all sorts of random weird cogs in it, right? And just kind of these deep set like yellowish eyes, like that just are like piercing almost, and it's like ugh. Good thing you don't ever take off that helmet. Like, not the best looking dude, kind of bigger, chunky nose that takes up a lot of his face, and kind of just some thicker, bushier white eyebrows. You know, just a very typical Dwergar face, but you know.
Are you sure, Duger? I've never seen your face before.
Yes. I don't like the sunlight. It hurts my eyes. I normally keep it hidden.
Also, your eyes are they puffy at all or anything?
Yeah, they're kind of like bloodshot, puffy.
Okay.
Like, looks like he has allergies, just a
Okay.
little worse.
It's not crying. It's bright lights.
Yes.
Okay. Seem. It looks like you have allergies or something. Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, it is the sunlight. I'm a Dwergar. We don't like sun. It doesn't do us any favors. But I'd rather not have my helmet on right now.
Why is that?
I don't know, just don't feel like it. And all of a sudden you're gonna hear whatever he's working on starts to like chitter, like makes a like chittering sound almost. And it, like you see a little dragon head pop up, and it's a mechanical dragon.
Okay.
And it just kind of kind of leaps out of his hands and just kind of starts to run around the room and like kind of cause a little bit of havoc, but not too much. Like it like knocks over drinks, and that's like the worst thing it does.
Okay. I'm gonna like kind of look at your dragon and then just be like, oh boy. And I'm
Call
gonna
it Cogsy.
get kind of scoot over a little bit closer to you.
Cogsworth.
Yes.
Duger, when we came out of that portal, you were just like, you're in like shock or something. Was it because of Q?
It's because of a lot of things. But yes, mostly Q.
Are you like okay now?
I wouldn't say I'm okay, but I'm better. We'll get there.
Yeah, of course. That's as much to expect after your friend dies, and so. You're just gonna seem to kind of sulk in to my chair a little bit more and go silent. Not because he just doesn't know what to talk to you about now. And so he's just going to go silent.
Can I get a read on Burning Whisper? Can I kind of tell what he's thinking a little
Roll
bit?
insight.
You're trying to hide or roll deception.
No, my insight sucks. 15.
You could see him like, kind of like double holding his cup. He's not even drinking anymore, kind of wide-eyed. He's just kind of thinking.
You're just gonna reach over and pour what he has left from the bottle into your cup, and just that might help you a little bit more. And oh, my contact. I'm sorry. I don't know if anyone wears contacts, but sometimes it gets folded and it feels really weird.
Oh, yes, it does.
Ow, it kind of hurts. Anyway, it's not folded anymore, I think. Kind of, sort of. No, it's still folded. Anyway, he's going to go, don't blame yourself. We make stupid decisions. It's something everyone does. Then he's going to pull out his dagger and slam it down onto the table and say, but think before you act next time, please. I don't want to die. I don't need any more people die, including you. I'm going to take it out and put it back in the sheath.
His eyes were just even.
The entire tavern got quiet for when you slammed the dagger to the table. This sort of thing doesn't happen in this sort of tavern very often. But when you put it away, just like slowly conversation returns to a low buzz.
You see my kind of slightly feared look and even wider eyes look at you, and then just glance down to the cup and just slowly drink all of it.
You know the drill.
Constitution check.
That's pretty good. 17.
Fail. You're drunk.
Man, so my double nat 20 was very nice.
I slowly put that cup down. And kind
Well,
of
you're
like-
just tipsy. You're not drunk.
Okay.
But there's a buzz, for sure.
Just pure alcohol breathing now. There's no oxygen. Just,
You feel better?
I guess you could say that.
Good. Now come with me. I sent a weird woman up to Flynn's room, and I don't know what she's going to do.
Yeah, why?
I'm gonna grab him by the collar and pull him out of the seat.
All right. You guys start walking up the stairs and almost run into her walking down them.
Oh, hello. I was just coming to find you.
Ah, yes. I knocked on all the doors. Nobody answered. So I suppose I'll come back another time.
It's Flynn. What room are we in? Do you remember? Ah, crap.
Yeah, we're actually just, 2 doors down.
Oh, I knocked on that one. It opened very weirdly.
He doesn't like to talk to people too much, so I'll introduce
Oh, I
him.
know, but I can normally get him to open up.
What are you talking about?
Suddenly, a monkey appears. Suddenly, Finn just jumps up on your shoulder.
What's
Oh,
up,
absolutely
Finn?
not.
Can you take us to Flynn? Take us.
Eliza looks at the monkey. He's like, "Oh, hello there, Finn. I found him such an interesting." Like pulls out a random shiny object, and holds it out. Finn grabs it and immediately runs over and puts it in the bag of holding. And she hops up on her shoulder.
Duger's very conflicted because now there's not order. There's not a person that is.
The only other one is gone at the moment.
There's not an ethical person in this group anymore.
We're gonna have to fix that. Or this campaign ain't gonna serve, or else this world's gonna burn.
Yes. A magic destroying sword.
In a 2-year-old's hand.
Gosh.
And a kleptomaniac monkey. And a dwergar who
All right.
supports his habits.
So, what are you guys doing?
we're going to find Flynn.
All right,
We're
you
gonna
guys.
follow Finn.
You guys all walk down the stairs and walk out of the door. Now we're gonna just do a little back away from the party for a moment. Cutscene goes to the still open door to your room, with something noticeably abandoned inside.
Okay.
Ooh, I didn't take the sword with me.
He doesn't
couldn't
know
have
about
taken
it.
the sword with him.
I'm the only one that knows.
The sword's left in an unlocked, open-doored room,
I'm
unattended
pretty sure we
by
locked the
anyone.
door.
I
Did
just-
Finn opened it, and then he jumped out the window with teleportation.
Oh, you didn't tell us you left the door open.
Finn can barely do it, and he doesn't think about it. He's
Well,
not
I didn't
caring about
think
that.
we saw that. is what I
It's
meant.
a cutscene, I think.
Yeah, it's a
Like how
cutscene.
I do.
So you guys are heading down there. Finn
I'm-
is indeed contracted with Flynn and is able to lead you to him, and is more than delighted to do so. Flynn, where are you?
He's just like, I'm just gonna say, Flynn is like down an alleyway. Now that he's like kind of alone, just having a panic attack at this point. He's just like, okay, everyone else is gone, and he's just like, tears are kind of like streaming down, and he's just kind of like flashing back to seeing Q's arm get cut off and seeing similar thing to his own arm getting cut, and just like the same day where the ship was attacked, and he's just like having flashbacks to everything, and he's just kind of having like a panic attack in like a dark alleyway or like a less crowded area. And it's just alone where he's not with people that he has to try to be bigger than.
All right.
He's just down here.
Just for my future reference, can you roll me a charisma saving throw now? You're not being affected by anything right now, but I want to know what the number is.
It is a 12.
Cool. All right. You're just panicking in this alley for a while. Then just like you feel just like in a haze, like you feel something crawl up your shoulder, like it feels like Finn crawling up onto your shoulder and like curls around your neck and just like coos quietly. And then you feel the panic subside a little bit, like you calm noticeably.
Just kind of like, hey buddy, how are you doing? I'm fine. Don't have to worry about me right now.
You're really bad at lying.
Never said I was good at it. Just gonna like continue to look around in the alley, see how many people are coming around. And just,
Oh, there's 3 people in the alley with you now that you didn't notice walking.
Hey, Flynn.
hi guys.
Someone's looking for you, actually. What was your name again?
Gosh.
And I kind of gestured to her.
Eliza's on, like down one knee in front of you, just like looking at you and with concern. Are you doing okay, Flynn?
Yeah, doing peachy.
It doesn't.
Eyebrow raises.
It's like, I'm fine. I just need a little bit of space and some air. It's been a while since I've been back in town. It's just, you know, a lot's been going on, a lot on my mind. So I just came to my favorite corner in Saito.
Sorry that of all the places that you had to go in order to relax, you had to come here. I know how you coming to the city can be a little stressful for you.
It is a lot busier and more crowded than
We
the
both
sea
know that
is.
that's not the real reason. You just don't like the fact that there are so many dragons here.
That is very true. I dislike the amount of dragons that come by here.
All right, she's just gonna sit down next to you and just like lay her head on your shoulder, just like, you want to talk about it?
Not particularly. No.
Okay.
I just made a tiny little dragon. That's my homunculus servant.
You fetcher!
She's gonna look over at you two, and she's going to just like go like.
Well, we were already leaving.
I know,
We
but,
were
like-
going to give them some time alone.
She, if you hadn't been leaving that, she gives you a very like
Just like a,
aggressive,
"Get out of
I give him a
here."
thumbs
friendly,
up as we
very
go around the
friendly, but
corner.
shooing gesture. All right.
Yeah, sorry I haven't been back in a while. Kind of been dead for the last little bit.
Oh, do you mean like the literal way or the I've been going on all sorts of adventures and been absolutely overwhelmed with overwhelming stuff recently, kind of dead.
The literal kind of way. You kind of noticing that those two are gone slips back into a more comfortable voice. It's just, yeah. You remember Gabriel, right?
Oh yeah, definitely remember him. You telling me about him?
Has he come by recently?
No. Still has the wanted notice out. It's gone up recently. Apparently he's grown to a significantly higher position in the Red Fangs. So he's priority number like 4 or something. I don't keep track of the specific numbers on the Dragon Lord's must catch list.
Yeah, well, it was Gabriel who led the attack on the ship and killed Captain and kind of left us for dead there.
Yep.
So I'm sorry again for not coming into town. Kind of trying to use the I'm dead to my advantage here.
Yeah. I figured that. I knew you weren't dead. Can't really say how I knew that, but yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I know how close you and Gabriel were.
Yeah, he was like a brother to me, but you know, things happen. Get stabbed in the back, lose an eye, and then you know, we're no longer brothers anymore.
An arm too. She pats the metal hand.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like go through. I tried to keep my promise. Pulls out the earrings. Just like these, I got on an island I was nearby. I thought they were your shade of green.
She looks at them and she just smiles super big when she sees them. It's like, and like pulls out a pair of earrings she's already wearing, like puts them on. I love them. Thank you very much.
Of course. Yeah, we're not intending to stay in town long. Otherwise, we'd bunk up here longer.
Your stays never can be for long, can they?
Well, they're.
You gotta come and take more time off. Come here sometimes. I know you like to do spell research. You can do that here.
I do need to do some research, but we currently are kind of being hunted down by a maniac with a dragon, undead one.
Dragon. If you're worried about safety, there's no way any maniac with an undead dragon could possibly break his way through the security here.
I don't know.
If you need a safe haven, this is the best place you could be.
I don't know. He followed us into the Feywild, which
You were in the Feywild?
Yeah, we were in the Feywild for a time. Insanely wild. Crazy, experimental, strange. There was a hag that we had to deal with.
A hag? I've never heard any stories about those ones. What was that like?
More terrifying than the stories tell you they are. She looked like a normal grandma, and then she turned into this like witch lady that looked over our dreams and like placed a contract on the other guy. I don't even know what happened fully. But we made it out of the Feywild. And we're here now. So, yeah. I'm just gonna, like, think off for a second. Wait, when you went to the room, did you go into the room?
Yeah, the door opened when I knocked on it, so I went in, and I thought I saw something for a moment, but then nothing. You didn't run away, did you?
Not necessarily. There was something that caught my attention out the window, and so I...
And so you jumped out of it?
Well, jumped with magic. It wasn't running away. I was just... Something caught my eye, and I just happened to go out there when there was a knock on the door.
Oh, and what was it that caught your eye that you decided to go check it out immediately as the door to your room was swinging open?
I thought I saw Finn running away with someone's gold purse, and
That's normal, and you've learned to ignore it.
no, that still is very concerning.
Eyebrow raise. She looks at you like with a "I got you" look, and I know I got you, but I know
This
you're
is
not
like
gonna
very
admit
much
it.
met with a. Anyways, we need to go back to the room. We left something very, very important in there that I probably should not have done. I blame you for this. Anyways, let's go.
Of course, and starts walking with you back. So meanwhile, what are you two doing?
I was gonna start heading back towards the tavern that we just came from. I accomplished my mission.
Dragged behind by him.
All
Because
right.
he's a little tipsy, so I'm dragging him away.
I just don't. My character just like does not care.
All right. You guys head back up to the room, back to the tavern. Is there anything else you would like to do in between or on the way or?
So did you grab this dragon?
Can I roll a
again?
perception check really quick?
Yep.
I want to try and see if his sword is gone.
Did you?
I'm wondering on the way to the
Well,
tavern.
yeah, I'm trying to notice if he has it.
Oh,
with
he
him.
does not, and it's not too hard for you to notice, considering that you're dragging him around. Normally, when you have to drag him around, you have to be extremely careful to not accidentally touch the blade or the handle. But you don't right now, so yeah, you immediately notice that the sword is gone.
Burning Whisper?
What's up?
Where's your sword?
I left it in the room with Flynn.
So we left this sword unattended in an unlocked room.
Yeah, Flynn's not in the room, is he anymore?
No, he's not. I start walking a little faster.
All right.
The pace quick.
So as you guys are walking there, you're pushing your way through the bustling streets. It is now significantly busier than it was when you guys were walking in the first time. I need you to roll me a check to see if you can find your way back.
Oh gosh,
Because you were being led by Finn last time and a native to the city. Now you're on your own trying to find your way to a specific tavern.
Oh gosh. What do I need to add to this?
What do you think would be? How are you trying to do it? Tell me what you're doing to try to figure it out, and I will tell you what to roll.
I'm trying to remember the path that we took. Okay. That's still not great. That is an 8.
8.
Well, I thought I had some. No, maybe not. Just say it's an 8 for now.
I'm gonna try with disadvantage.
Thought maybe I might have a.
Alrighty.
6 and a 1.
All right. So you're walking around and like things start looking a little bit wrong, and then Burning Whisper's like, "Hey, hey, hey! I think we're going the wrong way."
Duger, I think I recognize that shop over there. I've seen it like 3 times.
I think we need to, and then like you Burning Whisper, you get a distinct like you're like, I know it. We need to go this way.
I think we should go probably over there, Duger. That one looks pretty familiar. I think.
Duger's just kind of like. No. Like you are fair.
Dang it!
No wrong.
Dang it, you didn't listen to that one.
I'm not completely drunk. I'm David drunk. So I'm tipsy.
Sure. And we keep walking.
All right. You start wandering around for a little while. You end up getting to a place that is distinctly too high up on the island. So the island is like, as you're walking around, you're getting a decent feel for it. Like many of the islands in this section of the Dragon Sea, it's kind of like a floating mount, like hill, like mountain with foothills. And almost the entire thing is grown over with, has been like grown over with civilization at this point. Like almost the entire thing. So it's a very large sized city on an island. So you're moving around, you're looking around for it, and then suddenly suddenly you're able to see better than you're used to. Like the sun just got blotted out for a moment. You look up and see the largest dragon you've seen up to this point. It's bigger than the hollow dragon guardian of the Black Blade. It is massive, with bronze scales sparkling in the light. It's flying over, circles over the city, circles over the city, and then flies up towards the towards the top, where there's a very large, where like the one place in the city that doesn't have any buildings on it is the very top of the mountain, which has like a flat top. The dragon flies over, circles around like like glinting off of his brilliant scales, and then like flat slowly like goes down and then goes into what appears to be a caldera at the top of the mountain.
We are not going up there. And
I think I recognize that
Also,
dragon.
the dragon had jewelry on.
we might be going up there.
Yeah, like it had like enormous, like almost like extremely ornate bracers on both arms that looked like they were made out of adamantine.
We might be going up
And,
there.
Yeah, like he had, like there were various other things. Like the dragon is the dragon is decorated, and all of those things, like with your craftsman eye, you could see those are some of the finest designed pieces of armor,
AKA
like
dwarven.
like they are incredibly well crafted armor, and also like extremely ornate, but also incredibly practical. So it's like you're just admiring it the entire time. Like the dragon gets almost overshadowed by the armor, but like it's also the biggest dragon I've ever seen, and it's freaking terrifying too. But like flies up there and lands inside of the caldera.
Let's not get distracted. We can go later. We need to find your sword first.
Okay.
Oh, also,
I'm
like
trying.
people looked up and like look up and watch, but like no one seemed panicked.
Okay, good. I was kind of like, I don't think anyone's panicking. I hope not.
No one's panicking. Like some mom's like, oh look, like her points to her child who's like watching in awe, and just like yeah. So you wander around for a little while, but you eventually do find your way to a street you recognize. You're way past where you should be, but you almost made it back to the market section. But it's a straight line shot to where you need to go, so you walk back down and get down there.
Okay. I'm going immediately to the room to see if the sword is still there.
All right. You go in, and the sword is there.
I'm going to grab it.
Before you do that, Burning Whisper. It's not where you left it. You put it on the table. It's on the floor. So you go to grab it.
That's interesting.
All right. You reach over and grab it. What kind of a saving throw was it the last time you touched it?
I think it wasn't that like a spell.
All I
Alright.
need to know is that I have to make
Intelligence.
All I need to know is that I have to make a saving throw. I am immediately trying to let go of it.
Alrighty.
Don't I have like,
Aw.
it's an 18?
All right, you pass. You
Okay.
do not lose a spell slot. You do take 1 necrotic damage.
Okay, I don't have any spell slots to give.
Oh. Well,
That's
then it's
worse.
in that case, take 2 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, because I rolled a 1.
Okay, and I'm immediately dropping it, letting go, like, yeah, that's the sword. Pick it up.
Yes, sir. That's weird though. I swear I left it on the table. Puts it on my back. Alright. Actually, I want to pull it out.
I need a spell slot so bad right now. So bad.
I want to pull it out and make sure like this is the sword. Just by looking.
All right, so yeah, you're looking at it. It looks identical. It is, like, as far as you can tell, it is definitely the sword. It feels a little bit more active than usual, but it's there. It's the thing. And since this is a one-of-kind artifact, it is it.
I think the sword's starting to get hungry again, so keep that on a.
What?
Duger.
What?
Duger, like, just before he says this, like, you're thinking, like, I really need to get some spell slots back, and, like, starting, like, just, like, subconscious, like, just naturally, like, you start preparing to, like, just, like, rest in order to recover spell slots. There's no magic power in the air. Like, there's nothing free.
What?
Like, you've been near the Black Blade before, you've taken rests before, like, you've never felt this. It's...
This thing needs to consume some magic. Uh-oh. Dude, this is an issue.
I think we'll be okay once we get back to Flynn. He probably
You
has
feel
some-
a presence brush on your mind.
What was that?
What was what?
I kind of try to focus and listen.
You hear the holster that Duger has just unsnap. What was what?
Cogsworth does a little shriek.
I'm kind of listening, looking around to find this presence. So I want to look for it.
You feel something press on your mind, and this time you're able to identify it's coming from the sword.
Burning Whisper.
Slowly pull out the sword
Do not pull out the sword.
and just kind of look at it now. I think it's trying to tell me something. I kind of like inspect the sword a little bit more, kind of rest in my
I
hand.
think you need to put it away and go to bed.
Huh?
Duger is like wide-eyed right now. Like, put the sword away.
If the sword doesn't do anything, like in the next few seconds, I'm gonna go put it away.
All right. You just look at it for a little bit, and then just like you feel the nudge again. It's like it's some sort. It's asking something. You can't make out what it is, but like there's a question there.
You see me kind of like react. My eyes kind of open up a little bit.
Flynn, it's at this
drawn.
point that you and Eliza arrive back at the room.
I'm just pointing a gun at Burning Whisper.
I'm used to this, so it's okay.
Ah. Eliza just like looks up, and is like and then just like leans back on the door, just like folds her arms, like she seems ready to watch and see what happens.
Flynn, the sword is doing something.
What do you mean it's doing something?
Take note of the magic in the room.
Gonna just like try using minor illusion.
You can't cast a spell.
I'm gonna not point my gun. I'm just gonna kind of point it to the side and like pull the trigger and see if it works.
What does pulling the trigger do? Exactly.
It's a magic gun. It's been infused with magic.
It shoots the bullet.
Shoot it again.
Does it reload?
Nope.
I'm not looking at you guys yet. I'm still like almost
Whisper?
leaning,
I
I'm
holster
almost
it again.
leaning in to listen to it.
Burning Whisper?
I think
No. Put the sword down.
it's trying to say something. Hold on.
A talking sword is not good.
When's the last time you've had a talking sword?
Never.
Exactly.
When did you have a talking sword?
Right now. Maybe.
Also, issue. The sword had moved when we got back. It wasn't on the
No
table anymore. It was
magic.
on the floor.
No one can touch that thing.
Why
I
no
know.
magic?
That's what this was.
You have none.
Burning Whisper,
What?
put the sword down.
I think
Don't listen to the sword.
he was just asking why. Why have no magic?
I don't know. You haven't practiced.
Everyone has magic. You need magic to live.
Everyone needs magic. I say that out loud.
Do you want some?
Do I want some?
Do not make bargains with the sword.
make a pact with the sword!
Fool.
You fool! You fool!
Your soul.
Dude, how close can you get to him?
What?
Your soul is
Can you knock him out?
I could
You
try.
need to help. You need.
It's the only way he won't listen to it if we knock him out.
He starts like swinging this warhammer and just
Reverse grip
tries
his dagger to
whack
try to
Burning
pummel
Whisper
him.
across the face.
I will give you connection. And suddenly, like, you feel something flow into you. And you guys feel something flow into him too, but it's not magic.
You just kind of see me like almost like it's electricity. Just, just like
This is, like, you guys are very familiar with how magic flows and, like, all the things in it. It's
not
doing all
magic.
that,
But it's not magic.
but it's doing it in reverse. Everything that magic is, it's doing it opposite.
What?
It's it's behaving exactly the same in the reverse way.
Black matter.
I think you mean antimatter, but yes.
yes.
That thing.
I'm tied IRL too.
I am going to smack him across the face with my
Yeah,
warhammer.
You smack him across the face. Immediately, the anti-magic starts flowing up you, and you feel your magic. You don't have any spell slots. You said. Mm-hmm. That's a bad thing. Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh gosh, freaking dang it. This is the dice that didn't
Doesn't have
roll
to
very
roll
well last
damage on
time, but it's
enemy,
also
too.
one of the dice that rolled a 20.
trying-
No,
Intelligence
no.
save?
Well, yeah, but not yet.
18 again?
All right, you will pass, but unfortunately, because you have no spell slots, you are vulnerable to this sort of damage. Take 10 necrotic damage. That's halved already.
Oh my gosh. Oh, not 54. 10.
All right. Now roll to hit and roll. Now roll hit damage, because he's not paying attention and can't dodge.
I want to give him an advantage because I'm flanking him on the other side of the door.
He doesn't need to roll to hit. He's just rolling straight damage.
Okay.
Oh, I'm rolling just straight damage?
Yeah.
He's not able to avoid right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
rolling nothing.
I'm also double-handing it, by the way.
Cool.
So it is a D.
Just slow my.
Oh, also you gain 1 level of exhaustion.
1 level of exhaustion?
It's bad to be affected by the Black Blade with no spell slots. You haven't done this before.
Yeah. We've only been dealing with dragons and poison.
That's terrible.
And your sword.
Wait, do I add anything to my Warhammer?
Well, you deal with
I don't
that.
know.
I don't.
You
I'm
add
not
strength
efficient.
to it.
You add your strength unless you have some way to add your intelligence.
I probably do, but 3 damage. Just take 3 damage.
Oh, really?
I'm not gonna add anything to it.
All right, you get smacked by the Warhammer. You're able to respond completely normally to that, but like you just got smacked with the Warhammer. So, and you feel something weird. So, you feel more anchored than usual. Like, it feels like your soul and your body have just suddenly got more connected than they should be. No, not than they should be. They got more connected than they were. It feels more right, though. But then you feel your soul slipping more. And it starts going towards the blade instead.
Ah,
You see me like wide-eyed, be like, whoa.
can I?
Burning Whisper!
Kinda, like deep, taking some breaths, like he's like getting pumped up, and then as he almost sinks a little bit, as he kind of looks at his body, almost visualizing his soul leaving down to his arm and like making its way to the sword. And then
Would you like to resist?
He's gonna try to like
All right.
let go of it.
I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
What did Duger tell you? Think twice about
All right,
your actions.
that's a fail. Alrighty, you guys see a visible white light like start leaving his body, like
have
his
spell
eyes
slots.
start glowing, and then starts
like,
like going towards the blade.
I don't have many spell slots.
Would either? All right, we are now essentially in combat. You may take actions as you wish. You are basically making death saving throws, except charisma saving throws.
And
We'll see if you get 3 successes or 3 fails.
I
that's a
am
fail,
going
right?
to try and
And
snack the
I'm not
sword.
telling you what the DC is, but I will tell you
Oh.
it's not the same as usual.
Wait, are these like actual death saving?
They're
throws?
essentially, functionally,
'Cause
yes.
You gave me advantage on death saving throws.
They're not real death saving
Okay.
throws. Functionally, yes, but no.
There's a difference between death and your soul being sucked by a magic sword.
That's what she
I'm going to try and knock the sword out of his hand using my Warhammer.
All right, roll to hit.
better break it off.
Terrible.
Can I get advantage since I'm flanking?
You're not.
14.
You guys were in the door, and I came from the outside.
You did not come in from the window.
You
No, I
swing
came in
and you glance, get a
entrance of the
glancing blow on the
door.
blade, but
The
you
door
do
was
not
left
get
right-
very
the
good
sword was
force
left
going
right by
into
the
it.
door.
But you know what that
No, it
means?
was left in the middle of the room.
Intelligence save. I'm not rolling this one again, thank
Either
you.
way, I'm still like.
I like that roll.
There's 2 of them.
Where? There's my other dice. That's not bad. Intelligence save, that's plus 8. 23.
You pass, take 9 damage, necrotic, that is already halved.
Oh my god.
And gain another level of exhaustion.
You can't take more. Can I try to use
You spec
knowledge?
That's not the wrong campaign, Eli.
Can I try to use knowledge of which I previously obtained and try to use Fey magic on him? They're like, Burning Whisper, drop the sword! And like try to use his name to get him to drop the sword somehow.
You may attempt to do so. I need you to roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh, I'm okay at this. No, I don't trust you.
Dexterity. Can I use dexterity?
You can certainly try.
To persuade this person.
No.
It is a 13.
All right. Nope. You try to use the Fey magic, but like, you reach for the connection you have, it's just not there. Like, you're not in the Feywild anymore. The mutable, chaotic nature of the Feywild is not part of the material realm. You have no influence over it. You feel like, as you push on it, like, you feel like you're thinking about it and trying to figure out how you could do it. You feel like if you could breach the realms somehow, you could do that, but maybe to an extent, you're not sure. But you, right as is now, definitely not going to work. Make me another soul-sucking saving throw. Charisma saving throw. That's a second fail. Alrighty.
I don't know what to do!
I mean, you could also always just let Burning Whisper get sucked into a sword.
I'd rather not. I'm gonna do something really stupid.
All right, I'm here for stupidity.
I'm already traumatized. I can't lose another friend. Either I'm dying with you,
No, we're not
or
fucking
I'm
guardians.
stopping you. I am going to try and grab this sword and yank it out of his hands as hard as I can.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot of rolls, everybody. Ready for a long turn? Okay, you grab the sword without any issue. First, take 1 slashing damage.
Okay.
Second, intelligence saving throw. With disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
You just grab with both hands, like you're trying to grab it now.
Oh no. An intelligence saving throw? 12. No! I rolled a 14 and a 4.
It's a plus 10.
Alrighty.
I have a plus 8.
Hey, could you roll this? No, not this one. Can you roll this for me?
This is the level,
Yeah.
level of exhaustions you probably get.
Yeah, the black's dice, you know that's not gonna be good.
And it's metal.
It's cold. Hard. Oh, 1.
No. 3. 3? Is that good? Is that bad? I don't
Give
know.
me a second. All right. 24 is the number I rolled. You are currently vulnerable to the damage dealt by this sword because you have no spell slots.
Oh no.
So you're taking 48 necrotic damage, and that's how many levels of exhaustion you just gained.
I think I'm dead.
No, he has one more before you're dead. There's 6 levels of exhaustion. You're at 5.
No. I'm at 29 hit points currently.
All right, so you're unconscious. So now you may roll to see roll a strength check with disadvantage also because you're now unconscious to see if you can fall down and yank it out of his hands if you do so.
I think Duger is dead. 4th level of exhaustion. Hit point maximum is halved.
What is your maximum hit points?
51.
51, so 26 is now your maximum. You were at what?
29.
He is not dead, but he is as close to actually dying straight out as is physically possible to get.
You're like 2 HP.
Okay, like you could like
death.
5 HP away from instant death.
Literally.
You're very lucky I rolled relatively poorly.
You said disadvantage? Strength check?
Yeah.
Natural 20 and a 13.
13 total.
Yeah.
I need you to roll a strength check.
Please do terrible.
This has been giving me bad rolls all day, so let's see what
And
happens.
let's add whatever I roll here.
So I got a 10 total.
All right, and the black blade for existence is going to add 5 to that, so that's a 15 total.
So you telling me I just died for no reason?
Yeah.
Is there any way? Is there any way I can try to Silvery Barbs his save?
You can silvery barbs, and I will re-roll this.
Fair enough with me.
Add 3. What did you get?
10, so it matches.
It matches.
Roll off.
Let's
Silvery Barbs is the best saving spell I have.
Okay.
Silvery barbs is amazing.
This one has been rolling good
Add
today.
I will roll this dice. Add nothing to the roll.
Oh, shoot you.
14.
4.
Let's go! Duger didn't die in vain!
I didn't die either! Again! All right. So you fall down and collapse, like you grab the sword, and you immediately feel a rush of your magic flow out as the magic starts, like the anti-magic flows in, like starts flowing into you as well. And then as Duger falls unconscious, he falls on top of the blade, ripping it out of Burning Whisper's grasp. Duger's currently on top of the black blade.
Vortex warp him out.
Can't cast a spell.
Am I functional?
Wait, no,
How-
you can't. You can cast S-level spells. Sorry, it is a cantrip, but you can't cast. Sorry.
Am I functional right now?
You are fun. You immediately snap back, and you feel terrible. Your soul feels the way it normally does, and it feels awful. You liked it better when it was more connected, but yeah, you are functional.
I'm gonna get him off, almost like Frodo trying to get the ring. I'm like, wait, get off!
All
And
right,
I kind of flip him off.
you flip up. You yank Duger off the sword. You are unconscious, but not dying.
I'm not dying?
I mean,
oh,
okay. Yeah, you don't have to make death saving throws.
Okay.
Eliza's going to rush over and checking you for vitals and just reaches into her bag and just randomly pulls out medical supplies.
Just like, I can't affect the sword. But yeah, just gonna. I still vortex warp Duger out of the room into like the hallway. And
Eliza immediately looks and is like, "Where's this?" Like, "Where'd you send him?"
hallway.
Okay, runs off.
Stay out of this room. Tell all the other patrons, the owner, that upstairs is off limits for the time being. Until
Understood.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be standing there, staring at this blade now.
Walk away.
Because you said it felt amazing.
It felt amazing to have your soul more connected to your body.
Oh, to
it
my
felt
body.
less
Okay.
amazing to have your soul being sucked into the sword.
Okay.
But it almost feels painful now to be the way that you are accustomed to.
Burning Whisper, walk away right now.
I'm gonna slowly start walking backwards to you.
Come this way.
You hear just like in your mind one last whisper, just like, you need the connection. Come to me come to me.
Go. Kill it with fire immediately.
And then the voice just goes off floats off into nothing. All right, Duger, you gasp to breath. You regain 8 hit points and gasp as you come back to life. All those levels of exhaustion are still there, though, so you are as utterly exhausted.
Wow. How many levels?
I'm currently at 5 levels of exhaustion. If you get one more, you die.
And you only remove 1 per long rest.
Wow. I thought Duger was supposed to be safe today.
I thought so too! I thought the ones likely to die were him if he got eaten by the sword, and him if he wasn't nice to Eliza.
Yeah, she would have killed me.
Does she have the power to do so? Theoretically, no. But women never follow those theories. They always have the power to kill us.
If you disobey your wife, they will kill you. Warning for you in Crimson. Just
Yeah,
like,
you really think that Crimson wouldn't be able to take that from you?
She definitely would.
Burning Whisper, come here.
Yeah. He's kind of like.
By the way, the room has gone back to normal. Like, you can feel magic in the air again.
I need you to. What happened?
I picked it up.
And
It connected to me.
in what way?
It touched my soul.
That's not good. Just, we're gonna figure this out. You said it talked to you?
At this moment, you kind of see him kind of like rubbing his hands together, or like kind of doing some weird stuff with his hands. He's like, yeah, was giving me power.
So you took power from the sword that
No.
drains magic.
No, it
No, you
gave
wait.
me magic, power, something. It gave it to me. You kind of see him like staring a little bit.
Do you still want that magic power? Because there are other ways of gaining and learning magic than from a ancient sword that legend tells drives its users insane.
No, I don't want the magic.
Good.
Is Duger there? Did he hear that?
You're in the hallway far away from them, and Eliza's just like trying to calm you down and keep you from like
Dying.
Killing Burning Whisper.
or yourself. That's another problem. You're really lucky you didn't roll a 4 on that dice.
Yeah, I am.
I was like, oh, I know it's better not be, but I think, oh no, he's gonna die. I love that.
Yeah, I've decided these are my Black Blade dice.
Keep it far away from me.
Pass it back.
Just Burning Whisper, do you still feel tempted to go pick up your sword?
No, not at all.
I'd like to make an insight on this man to see if he's lying to me.
If you were lying, roll deception.
14.
5. He might be tempted a little bit.
Just as a precaution, Burning Whisper, he's gonna reach into his bag, pull out rope, and just kind of tie him down.
Whoa, wait.
Burning Whisper,
I'm okay, don't worry, I'm fine.
that's not what you told me.
I told you I was fine.
No.
We don't have to do this.
Burning Whisper, I don't know you that well, but from traveling with you, the choices you make tend not to be the most advantageous.
You seem thinking. That's not entirely true.
I remember hearing that you chased after Venora and you got shot. You used the sword and Duger is on the floor dying.
I didn't use it, but
There's been a lot of things of recent that have happened because of choices that you make not thinking fully. And I just want to make a precaution.
Ooh, yay.
keep going. I don't know what to do.
I'm just trying to like calm you down, like Burning Whisper. It's for our safety, for the world's safety, and your safety especially.
As you continue to talk, he starts to breathe heavier.
I don't mean you any harm, buddy.
I don't mean harm either. Like, we could just put the rope away.
I feel as if your sword is very, let's say, persuasive and might call you back to pick it up.
What is that supposed to be?
I think the sword has a hold over you of some sorts.
Well, I'm the only one that could hold it, so I'm gonna have to pick it up at some point anyways.
Yeah.
The stats for the Black Blade, it's not very persuasive. He's just really not good at resisting persuasion.
I just think that we're gonna need to take some time for Duger to heal. So we might be staying here a little bit
Did
longer
you look
than
at Duger
anticipated.
when you mentioned him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a dash.
That's you.
Oh no!
I just try to dash past Flynn.
Flynn, you may, if you wish to stop him, you may do so with disadvantage. Tell me what you want to do to try to stop him.
I want to use magic to stop him and use my electric weave.
So, entangle but electricity, right?
Yeah. Doesn't do
Alright.
any damage, but just
You have advantage on the saving throw because he's hasty about it.
What's the DC? And what's the saving throw?
the DC is 15.
And the is it wisdom? Or what?
No, it is strength.
Duger's gonna be ticked off when he finds out about this.
Well, that's 13.
You are successfully entangled. You make it like you make 2 big steps, and then something like
Just like this web of electricity goes up and you're stuck in it now.
all right.
Burning Whisper.
It's now your turn. At the beginning of your turn, you may attempt to escape it.
Okay, it's my turn.
Well, you may attempt to escape it every 6 seconds. That's basically what I'm saying.
Does Duga hear this commotion going on?
You hear electricity, and you're very aware of what that sound. Like you've seen him cast a spell before. You recognize that sound.
Going to get up with my gun, go into the room, and just start blasting.
All right.
Ba, 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 ba.
Your movement speed is 0. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because of exhaustion.
Oh, you can't do anything.
You can't move.
I'm going to try and get up and then just collapse to the floor again.
Just conch.
All right. Eliza's gonna like try to stop you from get up, and just like as you collapse, like help lay you down. Like, come on. You need to rest. I'll go see what's going on. Then, like, unsurely, like grabs a knife out of her belt, and, like pulls it out, and like
I'm
she's
just going to like
clearly doesn't know-
grab her
She
leg.
clearly doesn't
like,
know how to hold
don't,
it.
like just shake my head and be like, don't go in there.
Yeah, puts it away, and it's like, we need to get you to another place. And she's gonna like try to help you to your feet and like help you go towards the stairs. Get out of
Okay,
the building.
I'm gonna go with her because at this point I'm
Yes.
just like, I don't want anything to do with what's going on in that room.
24.
His third one.
After three attempts, you got it, or
On not the first one I failed, the second one I failed, and then this is the third time.
so wait, I'm confused. Like the first 2 were the initial one, or
The first one was the initial one. The second
Okay.
one I failed, and then I got this one.
Cool. So, Eli, is there anything you would like to do in between?
It's just like Burning Whisper. This is for your own good. The sword brings nothing but trouble. This is the only way currently that we can keep things safe.
Oh no, I'm trying to keep things safe too, and you kind of see him struggle a little bit.
Don't resist. Just stay in the net.
It has been 12 seconds. You now break out of the net.
I look at you, and he slips.
By the gods, this is terrible.
Do you grab the sword?
He stands over it, and then slowly goes to pick it up, and yes, he picks it up.
You fetch
Are you going to resist the pull? He still has 2 failed saves and no successes.
No, he will not resist.
And Burning Whisper is going to vanish entirely. Sword clatters to the floor.
Duger?
Duger's downstairs now.
Yeah, he's not there.
Eliza? Duger? Anyone?
Finn pops into existence on your shoulder.
Not safe right now, buddy.
Disappears.
She's just gonna.
Holy crap.
She doesn't even know what to do. She's just gonna fall to his knees and just crumble at that point. Just kind of. He doesn't know what to do. Q died. Burning Whisper got sucked into his sword. He's just. And is just kind of on the ground defeated. After just a little bit of time, he's gonna go downstairs and look for Duger and Eliza.
All right, Duger is laid down on a bench, which Eliza appears to have kicked like 3 people off of, and
That's my girl.
the bartender's like looks absolutely like he looks terrified, like he's heard stuff going on upstairs, and like, I don't know what you've been doing, but it's gonna cost a lot more than 3 silver pieces if you want to stay. I don't know what's going on
Put
here.
down 2 gold. You heard nothing. We weren't here. nothing happened.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what's going on here. I ain't seen nothing in my life. I don't got eyes. Sweeps the 3 gold into the pouch and is like, it's like, nothing to see here, folks. You leave now, drinks on me. Half price on drinks tonight. Let's get out of here. Just like starts shuffling people out.
Just be like, before you leave, can I get my usual drink? It's like a very fruity, like wine. He's an occasional drinker. He doesn't
Got something
drink
in the back.
much.
Leave payment on the counter.
He likes pink and fuzzies.
Oh yes, he enjoys his fruity Caribbean wine.
All right, and I think that this is where we will end for today. All right, everybody. The introduction has been completed.
Huh?
Thank you for listening to. Thank you for listening to Aventara. Come back next time for part 1 of the main quest.
Okay.
It took us a year to get here.
Oh no! I mean, we'll be playing more consistently Aventara from now on, but yeah.
Good point. Good point.
Oh, brother. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you later.
Peace.
Bye-bye.